We lost 3 sales this week. No one answered the phone.
I'm sorry, you work so hard.
Dad, you're cooked. Just have AI do it.
Using just Google Maps, I'm gonna create an AI side hustle helping auto dealers turn their inventory into a live chatbot. All we have to do is copy and paste this URL, extract the data from the site, and instantly we've turned this auto dealer's website into an actual chatbot that tracks inventory, pricing, and even books test drives. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this completely free, and if any of this sounds interesting, you can get my step-by-step course for setting up this exact business model, as well as all of my templates completely for free. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll send you over a private link. So here's our strategy. We're gonna find an auto dealer, we're gonna install our AI software for them, and then we're gonna make $300 to $500 per month while AI and software do the work. So let's get into the video. So step number one is we're gonna find an auto dealer on Google Maps. So you can see here, I just typed in something super simple like auto dealer near me, and you can do the exact same thing. And this one's called West Coast Auto Sales. They have 837 reviews with a 4.4 star rating. So just to see how powerful this strategy is that I'm sharing, take a look at this business's website views in August of 2025. So this is for a 1 month period. They got 30,000 monthly visitors, okay? So guess what? Let's just say as a result from installing the system I'm gonna show you, we pick up 1% of their website visitors and turn them into actual leads. That means we would literally generate 300 leads. Even if we get them 0.1% of their website traffic, we're bringing them in 30 leads. And out of those, if we turn a few of those into appointments and those turn into actual car sales, they're gonna literally make tens of thousands of dollars. So this is a business that is already getting customers and already has traffic, which makes this perfect for our AI service because all we have to do is convert more of their existing traffic into test drives and into sales. And we're gonna be able to charge them a monthly recurring fee, and they're gonna be happy to pay for that software because we're helping them make more money. So that's step number one, is to find our actual business. And now step number two is we're going to reach out to them so we can get them on board with our AI service. So step number two is to send them an email like this. So there's a few keys that make an email outreach message like this work. So we've touched on all the elements. We give them exactly what they want. We've reduced all the risk and tied their success to the results we're willing to be paid on. And then lastly, we've made it really easy to get started and really easy to actually complete it if they no longer are interested. So step number three is to now get their inventory. This is the fun part. This is where we can actually take the data and their actual inventory online and turn it into a chatbot. So I'm just gonna go back over here to their Google My Business page, and I'm gonna click on their website. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start with one category first to show you guys how to do this. So let's pretend that I wanted to start with the electric vehicle category. I can simply click on the electric button right here, and then their website is gonna load all their different inventory in stock. And guess what? All I have to do is go over here to this link, copy this link, and then we're going to go back over here to this software called Go High Level. Go High Level is the software that we're going to use to build the AI chatbot. And this is how I'm able to make videos on YouTube completely for free, sharing all this information, giving you guys those courses and templates because I've partnered up with them to make these videos. So this is the Go High Level platform. You can see it right here. And now I'm going to walk you through this simple two-step process to actually creating this AI chat widget. And then I'm going to demo it for you so you guys understand how valuable this is for this actual business. So the first step we're going to do is click on knowledge base here, and we're under the AI agents section. And what we're first going to do is we're going to upload the inventory to Go High Level. So all I'm going to do is name the knowledge base, and I'll call this West Coast Auto since that's the business's name, and I'm going to click on create. And then you can see it says no knowledge sources added. So guess what? All we have to do is click on add source, click on web crawler, and then literally all we have to do is copy and paste that link from over here. So this was the link that showed all their inventory for the electric cars. And then all I have to do is click on extract data. And in about 30 seconds, Go High Level will take all that data from their website and turn it into a knowledge base for our chatbot, so we can talk to the chatbot about cars that are in stock, what the prices are, and even schedule test drives. All right, so now we have all the data uploaded into Go High Level. Now what we need to do is create our chatbot. So all I'm gonna do is go back here to AI agent. I'm gonna click on conversation AI. So this is where we can create our chatbots. And then I'm gonna click on create agent, and I'm gonna click on create prompt based bot. So for this one, I'm gonna choose appointment booking, since we want the bot to answer questions about inventory, but also schedule test drives. Then I'm gonna click on continue. And now we just have a few basic things to set up. So we have the bot name. So I'm just gonna call this West Coast Auto. And then for the status, we wanna turn this on autopilot so that it replies automatically based on the trained data. And then what's really cool about Go High Level is we can actually link this bot up to a bunch of different sources. For now, I'm just gonna simply show you how we can install this into their website. So the last thing I'm gonna set up here is the autopilot mode. So I want it to respond within 1 second, which is as fast as possible. That way customers get instant responses. And then I'm gonna max out the number of messages the bot can send, which is 25. Then I'm gonna click save. Then I'm gonna go over here to bot training and click on select knowledge base and click on West Coast Auto right here and click save. So now that we have the knowledge base set up, we're gonna check their website and see if we can get the bot to reference a specific car and make sure that all the information is accurate. So I'm gonna ask if they have this car in stock and what color it is and the price. And so it should say yes. And then I'm gonna show you guys how to set up the appointment booking function. So you can see here, yes, there's one for sale in black metallic, 63,994, 63,994, and then here's the location of the actual dealership, okay? And so now what I wanna do is, before I test it any further, show you guys how to set up the appointment booking function. It's literally like a one-click install, but then we can actually turn this into a test drive. So all we're gonna do here is go to the bot goals, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the perform actions and click on the appointment booking. And then we're just gonna click on a calendar. So I just have a test in here and click on save. And then just like that, now this bot can book appointments. And so if I go over here to the bot training, I should be able to say, or I'll just refresh it here since I just added that update. So I'm gonna say, do you have a in stock? And then I'm gonna say, can I set up a test drive? Since I know it's gonna say that. So I'm gonna say, can I set up a test drive? And then just like that, it's gonna provide me a list of days and times to actually set up a test drive from the calendar. So I'm gonna say 3 p.m., boom. And then just like that, we literally have taken this idea, right, and turned it into a booked appointment for a business that is actually generating 30,000 website views per month. All right, so now the next step is to install this on the business's website. Now there's two ways you can do this. If you know an auto dealer that you reach out to and you set this up for, but maybe they don't actually have a website, High Level allows you to choose from over 1,000 different website templates, and you can simply go to sites right here, click on websites, click on new website, choose from templates, and then you can choose any one of these templates here that look related to auto. So I could type in auto right here, and I can choose one of these different websites. So if I like this one, I can just click on choose template, or this one looks pretty good. I can click on choose template, and then High Level will actually automatically create this website. So just if you reach out to a business that doesn't have a website, you can take this approach, okay? So there's the website. I'm not gonna go through actually editing this entire website, but you can see it's actually pretty solid. So we have our new website here if the person you reach out to doesn't have a website. So we simply just click on save, click on back, and then here all we have to do is click on settings and then click on chat widget and then turn on the chat widget right there, click on save, And then we basically will have this chat widget live on a Go High Level website. So just so you can see how this works. So here's the website. Now we have the chat widget right here. And then I can say, do you have any Audis for sale? And then it's going to have that auto response right there. And then the actual bot itself will jump in, and then it will take us through that entire sequence that I already showed you guys earlier. Okay, so there's the chat widget on a Go High Level website. Okay, so you just click the template, click on settings, and then literally just click on chat widget, and now the chat widget is live. Now the second way to do this, if you reach out to a business that already has a website and they're already established and stuff, we just click on chat widget right here. Then you're going to click on new, since you're going to create one, and then we're just going to click on the live chat for the website, and then the chat widget is literally ready to go right here. You can see there's the image, there's the chat widget, and you can customize all this, but the main thing I want to show you is how we can get this code and literally just copy and paste this over to their website developer. And most modern website builders have a place that you can just copy and paste this code. And the cool part about this is that if they decide to cancel, even though you've given them this code, you can literally just delete the widget. So once you create the widget and you give them the code, you can literally just delete it, and then the widget will be gone from their website even though they have the actual code. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. It's literally just a copy and paste install. So as I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in learning more about how to do this for businesses, just like, comment, and subscribe, and I will send you over a private link to learn more completely for free so you guys can get started with this business model. I'll see you in the next video and talk to you then. Bye-bye.